All right, then we go once again. We are back, of course, with the World Cup predictions. The tournament's still going. We're still going. We're going to try and go for as long as we can. Still on the trail. And we are back within group, I want to say D here, but I can't actually remember. So I'm going to Google it quickly. Professional here. Yeah, Group D is up next for us. We have got one of the host nations participating again. We've had two of them participate already. We've now got one more to go with the United States of America getting their second game of Group D underway against Australia. Now, before we get into anything, I just want to talk about the Spain and Cape Verde result in real life. It happened last night, the game. Um, so yeah, I mean, obviously I'm recording this on the 16th, so the game would have happened on the 15th. I, well, actually, FIFA FC26 predicted a nil-nil, and I went, nah, that's never gonna happen. What fucking happened? They ended nil-nil, and it was an insane display from Vacinia, who's a 40-year-old goalkeeper, and he put in a fucking shift. It was immense. It was incredible. And I just want it to be known that I predicted it before it happened. So, well, the game did, but I was there. Anyway, into this one. Before we look at the teams, actually, I know you just saw them briefly there. We've got to look at the settings. 10 minutes half length, legendary difficulty, competitor mode is on, which means the better players will perform better. You would think, you would hope. Player based difficulty, star players on the. Oh no, competitor mode's just the one where it makes it more difficult. Star players on the CPU AI team will have enhanced intelligence when they're being controlled. So yeah, the better players will be the better players. The Nike Flight CSL ball that we're going to be using for the whole match day 2. And we don't even have to change the stadium. Feels good. It feels good that we don't have to change the stadium. We will for the rest of the match day 2 because that's the host nation's done after this for their second days of gameplay. But I mean, we don't have to do it now, and that's all that matters. Custom summer. We're gonna do it earlier because it is earlier, so we'll go for 3 p.m. Cleared. In fact, actually, it's probably even earlier than that. We'll go 2 p.m. Clear day. Nike flight. We'll be going for natural grass. Thank you. This is the World Cup. We don't play on turf. They might be playing on turf. I don't know. I'm going with natural grass anyway. Bright green is the colour. So let's take a look at the teams then. I didn't change anything for either of these two because these are pretty much the best teams. I tried to find a better centre back. Well, there are some better centre backs than Harrington, but he put in a good shift, so we're leaving him in there. As for the Americans, of course, Pulisic is going to be one of the main men. Balogun as well. He scored in real life. As it was a 4-1 win for America in real life. I only predicted I think 3-1 or something like that, and I think um, the game only predicted 2-1. So it was a very, very good performance from America. I honestly, and I hate to say it, the best performance of match day 1 so far. Obviously, it's still going on as we speak. It might be done by the time this video comes out because, of course, this is going up 2 days before the actual kickoff of USA versus Australia. But a very good performance from America, which is slightly concerning, but Paraguay were also not great. For Australia, then, they got a win over Turkey. Very unlikely, as in I didn't predict it. I don't know how many people did predict it. So, in simulation, well, I can't remember what the score was in simulation between Australia and Turkey, to be honest with you. But in real life, these two teams winning their opening day fixtures. So, a win here would put one of these teams qualified. It would put one of the teams through. So it's big stakes in this one. Australia going with a very strong team as well, their strongest team. Kunda was good in the simulation. I can't remember who scored in real life. I was at work when it happened. But Australia pulling off a shock. Could they pull off another one is the question here against one of the host nations. The answer will be found out momentarily because we are going into this at the Dignity Health Sports Park. 10-minute half length, legendary difficulty, authentic game type, sunny in the afternoon. It is United States of America versus Australia.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, they say it never rains in Southern California. It's true today. A very pleasant day for football at Dignity Health Sports Park. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is the former
Dignity
England
Health Sports
international
Park hosting
Sue
this
Smith.
one.
And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's the USA, and they take on Australia.
And it really could go either way. I thought it was going to be Australia who lost to Turkey and would then promptly get beaten here by America to probably go out of the tournament, to probably not make it. But with a very good win, they could make it now, and the game may change.
Here's how it looks for the United States.
The American side, again, I just don't trust the goalkeeper, to be honest with you, in this one for America. Not as experienced as the rest of the team, but who knows? That is the side that has been picked by Mauricio Pochettino, who saw his side win 4-1 on the opening day in a very good display, I will be real, begrudgingly. And Australia, one of the many surprise results, I believe, from that first match day. Because I wouldn't have backed them to beat Turkey. But here they are again, looking to cause trouble, looking to stir up shit within this group. That is their side, very strong. I was thinking of bringing on Devlin to start, or Burgess as well, but Harrington was very, very good. Well, at least in simulation, he was very, very good. I didn't watch the actual match, like I said. So he gets to go again. And it is going to be the technically the away team. I mean, there's not really many away teams because there's only 3 host nations. But Australia in this one are an away team. They're wearing yellow and blue, kicking to the left. Of course, America wearing the colours of their flag. They will be going to the right. Now, prediction before I forget about it, because I remember yesterday, I think it was like the Bosnia game against Switzerland. Whichever game had Bosnia in it, I completely forgot to pick until like further on. We're going to go out the gate here. Actually, we're going to wait till this attack occurs. Once this attack either falls down or ends up in a goal, we will predict. Timothy Weah plays it through to Balogun, off to McKennie, close down by Kunda. And is it going to be away here so I can make a prediction? Well, I'm just going to make it anyway. They've stopped that particular attack. Like I said, Australia, a bit of a surprise package. I don't think I will back them in this one, though, because America, arguably, well, unless you count Germany over Curacao, or Sweden over Tunisia, maybe, they were good performances just because there were a lot of goals. America had one of the performances of the first match day so far, and I believe that they will continue on here. They will win this one. They will secure their spot in the round of 32. And I'm going to say 2-1 to the United States. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be a lot closer than I anticipated because Australia seem to have this fighting capacity that they're holding on to. And do you know what? I wouldn't go against Australia now because I didn't think they were going to beat Turkey, but now I'm seeing them in a different light. But I think America will have a bit too much quality. I thought that about Turkey, to be fair, but genuinely think America should have this one and will book their place in the round of 32. Be the first host nation to do so. So I believe Korea beat Mexico yesterday, didn't they, in the simulation? So Mexico aren't through yet. Korea are, though. South Korea, I believe, the first team to qualify for the round of 32. And then, who else? What else? And where else? There was Canada yesterday. I think they drew, didn't they? Balogun gets the ball. Shakati makes up for his error before Balogun can find a strike. Or did Canada win?
Well, Christian Pulisic, someone who can
Oh no,
dominate
Qatar
the
won in
game
the
with his
simulation,
play
didn't
on
they?
the
Because
ball.
I was like, what the
What do you
fuck?
expect to see
Actually, it's
from him
Qatar
today?
in the simulation anyway. Qatar are through, but obviously in real life they only got 1 point. As Balogun finds the first goal for the United States of America, and it is 1-0. Didn't take long. Didn't take long at all. It's well played. Little triangle pass in there. That's your one. Oh, no, it's not 1-2 because it has to go for a third, which I think was Pulisic off the side, getting the ball from McKennie into the path of Balogun, who right in the penalty spot strikes that, and before Mike Ryan could get a chance of getting a hand to it, it's found the back of the net, and it's 1-0 to USA through Balogun.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response
And it's what I mean. I think they'll just be slightly too good.
Jackson Irvin.
I can't remember in simulation off the top of my head who won between Turkey and Australia.
Italiano.
I think it was a draw. But in real life, obviously, Australia were victors. I'm going to make a concerted effort either today or tomorrow to actually sort out the spreadsheet. Because I know I haven't done it yet, and I know I need to. I'm aware of that. But I can't. I'm gonna be honest. It's hard to do on my phone, and my laptop doesn't really work anymore. And when it does, it's the slowest piece of shit known to mankind. So I either buy a new laptop, which I might do actually, or just do it on my phone, which I can do as well. Not a be all and end all, really. Especially there's quite a few things I need to purchase. Laptop's not really at the top of the list. Boss gets tackled down the right hand side by Dest, and it's away by Pulisic. Serginho Dest making a run. McKennie option to go central instead, through to Adams. Now Tillman, who got both goals in the simulation last time. Will he find one here? He's not been closed down until Lucas Harrington. I think his name's Lucas. I could have got it completely wrong. But he steps across. And dispossesses the on-rushing Malik Tillman. O'Neal. Boss, it's a poor pass, very misplaced. And now America can go again with Tillman. Balogun back on side. McKennie can't get past Harrington. Told you. He's got something to prove, this kid. Irankunda. Boss. Now O'Neal. And this is what I mean when they play it around the back. There's not much point commentating it. You can see what's going on. Ball inside to Toure, who don't think there was a lot of hype around at the start of the tournament. I'm going to go look and see who scored in real life for Australia, because that was one of the games where I was at work, so unfortunately I missed it. And like I said, I haven't caught up on it because I just can't watch every match. It was Irankunda and Metcalf that got the goals for Fairfax. And Beach was the goalkeeper they used rather than Matty Ryan. Matty Ryan might be from New Zealand. I might be getting the goalkeeper's name wrong.
And Irvin on the ball.
No, Australian. But they used Beach instead, and he had the man of the match performance. So, fair play. Could be through for Australia here as Toure gets the better of the defence. Just take the shot. He does, and it does eventually find the back of the net, ricocheting off the left post and nearly off the right post to go in. I wasn't sure if he was going to shoot in time. He does, and it is 1-1. And number 17 very upset with themselves. I'm not sure who that is off the top of my head. All I do know is that Tim Ream kind of let Toure go there. And that was quite quickly skipped there. America obviously didn't want to see the US broadcasters didn't want to see that goal too many times. But it is 1-1. Malik Tillman's got a yellow card as well. That's why he was upset. He's number 17. And it could be immediately 2-1, but Pulisic can't get the ball through. But no, very good finish in the end. You saw the goalkeeper attempt to get it because he saw it bounced off the left post. See if he could try and fish it out before it found, well, before it went across the line, but unfortunately unsuccessful for his team. Nesoroy Irankunda out to O'Neal. McKennie with a tackle. Tillman will bring it away. Balogun will get it further clear. America looking for a point to prove now. McKennie can't get the ball. Screen's gone dark. I need to remember that keeps doing that. It's when it's been idle for 10 minutes. Because they're 10-minute halves, they will be idle for a little while just because I'm watching. So I need to remember as to not fuck up the game.
O'Neill. Now with Sousa. Aidan O'Neill. On to Sousa. Play on, said the referee. Aidan O'Neill. Now opening things up.
Well, for again, Australia could be shocking in these tournaments as well as a real one, but not good enough. So away now down the line, Balogun will have an option in the middle in Tillman if he can find him, which he does. Back to Balogun once again potentially. No, it's too far out wide there. Now by following Balogun, McKennie, Tillman closed down by Harrington once again. He is on job, and there's definitely faith in the Australia camp in Harrington, and it's shown. It's been shown so far by his defensive display. Iran Kunda. Score in, I believe, the actual simulation and the real life against Turkey. I can't remember if he scored in the simulator. Again, there's a lot of simulations I'm doing. It's hard to fucking remember them all, and because I've not updated the spreadsheet, it's hard to consult that. But I'm going to try to update it so A, I can actually consult previous games, and B, I don't have to worry about not updating it, I guess. I don't even know if people are wholly interested in it. But I'm kind of doing it for myself as well with the spreadsheet, just so I can keep a track of what's going on. Except I haven't done that, so I'm off work tomorrow and Thursday, so hopefully it gives me more time. I mean, today and Monday haven't been difficult days. I just haven't done it. But not really any reason behind it. So Serginho Dest pushing forward as O'Neill tackles him. But like I said, yeah, it's harder to do on the phone. The laptop's shit. I will get it done, I promise. Maybe by the time this video's out, it will be done. I wouldn't bet on it, because this video goes up on the 17th of June. I'm recording it on the 16th. This will be going up at what? 5 o'clock? When do America play? 8 o'clock. So it might be done by then. Especially if I'm not working tomorrow. Timothy Weah down the left for America. It's closed out by Sirkati. Toure back to his centre-back. And it's not been a bad half for either side. I'd say it's been 50-50 to be honest. Maybe give a slight advantage to America, but not by much at all. In fact, this is really on a knife edge. With both teams looking for a win here. Can't remember how it would affect Australia in Simulation Land because I can't remember how they did. I know America, if they win here, they would go through. Right now, it's level. Tillman not having the same impact he did against Paraguay in Simulation Land, so might need a bit more from him. But Balogun firing USA into the lead before it was levelled by Toure. And yeah, here at the Dignity Health Sports Park, it's 1-1 and Pochettino not happy at all, as you can see, talking to Pulisic and co. One shot each has resulted in a goal each so far for these two sides. Australia with a lot more of the ball. I didn't realise it was that, in favour of Australia, to be honest with you. It's 68-32 in favour of the Socceroos. One shot each. Like I said, both of them have resulted in goals. 0.9 expected goals for the United States of America, which meant they pretty much expected Balogun to score his. And then 0.2 for Australia, which means they weren't sure if Toure was going to score his. Neither was I, to be honest. I wasn't sure if he was going to shoot in time. He did, and he did score. So, yeah. It ended up being a goal, but it could have been a very concerning situation had he not shot. Because I don't know why they take so long to shoot on this game. Man of the match so far for Australia. You knew it was going to be him. I knew it was going to be him. Lucas Harrington has put in a shift at the back so far. 7.8. the faith from the Socceroos manager has been shown in him, and he has delivered so far. Mohamed Toure up top with a goal and 7.3. Suter as well has been good alongside, but does have a knock, which would be something to keep an eye on for Australia there. Aidan O'Neill, decent as well. Sirkati, solid enough. Aaron Kunda, a little bit underwhelming for what we know he can bring to the table. Hasn't been unlocked fully just yet. There's still a second half to go. Jordan Boss, decent. Jackson Irvin, an assist and a 6.9 as well as Jacob Italiano. It could be Jacob, I don't know. I don't know him personally. He gets a 6.9 as well. Lecky a little bit slow on the right hand side, but the play hasn't really gone through him. And then Matty Ryan, poor in goal because he's only had one shot to save and he couldn't even save that. Granted, it was a good finish. He probably wouldn't have saved it. For the United States, Timothy Weah has been their best player off the left. Hasn't really done much, to be honest. So it kind of... Maybe it is more in Australia's ball game right now because they've had a lot more of the ball. It shows in some of these ratings here because they haven't had the ball, they haven't been able to, do much. Balogun with a goal and 7 rating, but beyond that, not incredible. Not as good as I thought. Pulisic getting that assist, and it was good build-up play to that goal with Weston McKennie involved as well. But he's only got 6.5. Pulisic only got 6.5, and it just goes downhill from there. The defence, I will admit, the American defence has not been great at all. Just allowed the, I think it was Tim Ream's side, I believe, allowed Toure to go through. And realistically, if you're starting Tim Ream in the big 2026, you're probably looking at a loss, really. And, of course, Matt Freese doing the same as his opposite number. He's only had one shot on his goal, and it has gone in. So, poor from the goalkeepers so far, with only having one shot against them and neither of them making a save. However, what we know is there's still 45 minutes to go. There might be a bit more quality in the second half. There might be a bit of luck in the second half for either side. And with no changes being made yet, which is kind of surprising, we go into the second half and we see who will win out of this one. Will it be America, who get themselves on 6 points, or Australia, who in the simulation I think would put themselves on 4, but in real life would put them on 6. I want to say they drew against Turkey. You know what? We're going to go check, because it's my fucking nutting. My own fault that I'm not doing research, to be honest with you, but like it's still beside the point. Right. Australia, Turkey.
Chris Richards.
What was the end scoreline?
Tyler
Oh, I think Australia did win in simulation. So, oh no, Turkey got a last minute equaliser in simulation. So yeah, it ended 2-2 in simulation. But Australia won in real life, so do with that what you will with that information. I forgot, yeah, because Australia were holding on for ages, and then Turkey kind of got it like 89th minute equaliser in the simulation. In real life, obviously, it was nowhere near that much drama. And it was actually a really good performance from the Australians, I think, from what I've heard.
O'Neill.
However, in simulation, and the simulation group stage table, a win here would only put them on 4. Whereas America would be on 6, and would probably be guaranteed a spot in around the 32.
Harry Sousa.
In the other group game, I think, who was it? Well, in Paraguay and Turkey today, they haven't played yet, so it doesn't make any sense. Turkey will be on 1 point already from the simulations. Paraguay will be on 0, so must win for one of them to keep their World Cup hopes alive. But yeah, Australia, they're actually doing a smart thing with the ball. As boring as it is, and it is boring, trust me, that's why I'm not commentating on every single pass. And if they don't get caught out of possession, which they have just done, I was going to say it's a really smart move to try and keep the ball away from the host nation, try and keep the crowd out of it, and try and keep things, controlled. But that's a ball from Tillman. Balogun can't get on the end of it, and Ryan collect. But keeping the possession isn't a bad move for Australia at all. They just need to do it successfully. O'Neill gets caught by Dest. Ball inside to Balogun. Kenny. Tillman. Balogun. Kenny again. Dest. Ball is deep. It's away by Suter. And it should be further away by Jordan Boss here. And it is. So yeah, like I said, if they can just boss the possession here, continue to boss it, Australia, they take the crowd out of the match, they take the team out of the match, and they may be able to go and get one themselves here. I'm not ruling it out at all. I just think America will have the edge in real life, but doesn't mean I'm right. I was wrong about the other game with Turkey and Australia. I think I predicted the win for Turkey. The simulation predicted a draw.
And out for an Australia throw-in.
Again, I think I've done it about 5 or 6 times now, maybe even more than that. Drinking water right down the mic, I'm sorry, but I've got to hydrate. And if it's loud, I apologise. A little ASMR for you in your World Cup predictions. What's wrong with that?
Oh, could be an opportunity here. What can they do to stop him running at them? And in with a real chance. In it goes!
Well, that changes the landscape of this one. It's Toure again, and it's 2-1 to Straya. The Socceroos will move to the top of the group in the simulation table if they do win here. The ball in from Irankunda. Toure is not being closed down. I look away for a brief second, and it's 2-1. I did see the goal, to be fair. I did see it. But like, I was a bit shocked that it had gone in, because I thought America would win this one. But no, Australia are like, well, hold on here, sir. We're not having that. And Toure gets his second of the day, and now it's America that have to fight back. And with Australia having so much of the ball in this match, if they get it back, you'll just presume that they will hold on to it and see out this result. So America need to be smart here if they want to get back level.
It's way up on the ball. Weston McKennie. Real determination in the challenge. A throw in here. Weston McKennie. Now with Weah. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Weah with the feed. Well, still a threat. Well, that's a sad end to the attack.
Could be 2-2. Could have been 2-2, but away by Australia.
Aidan O'Neill. Oh, read it really well. That's a good pass. In behind.
That will be 2-2. Surely that has to be 2-2. I was going to say.
They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Great play, honestly. I didn't see the through ball to Pulisic, but it is a through ball to Pulisic, obviously. It's left him in acres of space. He's not been closed down. He's used his pace to square it to Tillman, who, granted, does not have the best of days. He's not going to miss from that. From that range, it's like, it's a tap in, but he's not tapped it. He smashed it just to make sure that the USA will go level here. And we're back with USA going top of the group. They wouldn't be qualified though if they're sent in a draw. They wouldn't have qualified. They would just sit top just now. We'd have to look at other teams around them like Paraguay and Turkey. And then it would go down to the final day. I think you can only really claim a spot if you win your first 2 games, which you still could, as Balogun's played through. Suter, good defending. And changes to be made, I believe, with Tim Ream making way for Roldan at the back. That's a change that should have been made at kick-off, to be honest with you. Tim Ream not been very great this day. Tillman, ball in towards Chris Richards. It's away by Harrington, or at least Harrington got in the way. And Bosch clears it, but it's back in the possession of the United States now. McKennie, Weah, try to go past Irvin here. I'm not sure what the play was there, but it's going to be Australia now to go again for Italiano. Harrington. Have they swapped sides, the defenders here? I think they've swapped positions here. Either that or they're just still out of system from the potential corner. No, I believe they've swapped sides, Sakati and Harrington. But now it's Irankunda for Australia in the USA box. O'Neill, Toure on for the hat-trick potentially. Not only on for it, but he scored it. And this is a breakout fucking game for Toure as he secures a hat-trick against the host nation in their own backyard. And Australia, for the third time today, I believe, no, the only second time, my apologies, they take the lead because, of course, they had to equalise after the first one where USA took the lead. But America, once again, on the back foot, and Australia really taking it to the United States in their own tournament. Pochettino is livid. With 17 minutes left, there's still tides could turn in this one. Both of the teams have been very good. Both of the goalkeepers have been very bad. Will there be another leveler, or will Australia hold out to go top of the group in an unlikely scenario? Again, they wouldn't qualify for definite either. They'd only be on 4 points. You'd assume they'd get through as a third place at the very least when you get 4 points, but not definitely in the round of 32. I mean, you probably are, but I'm not going to officially confirm it unless you've got 6 points, to be honest with you. As Balogun gets 2 efforts there, misses both of them. The first one blocked, the second one just poorly taken. Only falls to Weah here. But yeah, if you got 6 points, I will say sure, you're through, mate.
Yeah, anticipated well there. Read that before it even happened.
Thurkati, Italiano. I mean, yeah, all Australia need to do is hold this out, but from the recent history of this game, there seems to be goals aplenty. I would back America scoring again and leveling this up to 3-3, to be honest. Especially if they keep pressing. Oh, yawning. I'm not even that tired either. I don't know why I'm yawning.
Possession often the best form of defence. Harry Sousa. 10 minutes to go then. Ryan. Italiano. And now
this is just going to be Australia's game management coming to the fore here, but they need to not mess this up if this is what they're going to do. They need to do this correctly.
Well, this game ebbing away, and the visitors on course to eke out a narrow victory. Sue, your thoughts?
Kenny.
Well, what an entertaining game for the neutral. The managers will be
Well done.
frustrated with the goals that they've
Robinson.
conceded, but from an
Into
attacking
Adams.
perspective,
Timothy Weah does have an effort. It's saved by Matty Ryan, and it's not going to go for a corner. Jordy Boston very well there to prevent that. And now Australia have the ball again. They just need to not get pressed here, and that is exactly what's happened. As Serginho Dest wins it back. Pulisic to Richards. Roldan into Tyler Adams. Out wide, very nice ball to Malik Tillman, who I believe is taking the left wing spot now, which I didn't realise. Both teams wanting to make changes. Will they have time? The way these simulations go, I'm going to say no, because the ball doesn't go out a ton. Lecky. Back to Italiano. Again, game management here from Australia. America are going to have to press if they're going to get something out of this now. But this is smart. This is very, very smart. They're only going to frustrate the host nation. Just need to pass it not to be loose. This is absolutely... I know it's boring as fuck, but it's the right thing to do if you're Australia. Caught by Tyler Adams. He got caught sleeping. That's what I'm on about. You can't get caught sleeping like that. Because now Balogun out to Adams. Weah. I don't know what he was thinking there. Why didn't he play it through to Tillman? It's away. And it's going to be Toure with some good physicality to get off a roll down. And now Australia, depending on the injury time, could just take it out of the pitch and hold it. Although the ball is blocked. Foul in Australia's favour though. And with 2 minutes of injury time left, the substitutions are finally going to be made. Tillman making way for, I believe, Aronson. And Harrington, I presume, is making way for Burgess. Harrington, very good game today. Big part of that defence. Boss looking for a ball in. If it's going to be America, it's going to have to be now. They're going to have to get the ball back and go. And Jackson Irvine making sure they do anything but. This is very, very good from Australia. and they probably, at this point, will see the game out. They won't get one more effort, America, and it is really, really well done from Australia. Just waiting for that whistle to go, and it does. And it is 3 points for Australia in this group, which in the simulation puts them on 4 points in the group. It puts America, well, it leaves America on 3. As it stands, Australia go top. We're still yet to have Turkey versus Paraguay, of course, in the simulation. But if Turkey win that, they will go joint top with Australia, due to them drawing the first game in the simulations. Obviously, in real life, it'll be a different story. We're going to have 2 separate tables, one for the real life ones and one for the simulation ones anyway, once I get round to doing that, which I will try and do today. But it is a big, big win and a big, big blow there for the host nation, but huge for Australia to win 3-2 here at the Dignity Health Sports Park. Legendary AI always winning. They've done it 29 times now. It's getting ridiculous. This legendary AI is taking over. Man of the match has to go to Mohamed Toure, a hat-trick on the biggest stage in America's own backyard. It's Mohamed Toure who takes the match ball home and announces himself on the grandest stage of them all. Not WrestleMania, but World Cup. Jacob Italiano, very, very good. Harry Suter, very, very good. Played through the injury to the end. Respect for that. But also, why didn't he get subbed off? Lucas Harrington, very, very good as well. O'Neill, solid in the midfield. He gets an assist in the 7.4. Jackson Irvin, same story, same rating, same contribution. Turcati, the lesser of the centre-backs, but did enough. Jordy Boss is alright. Nestor Ayurankunda, not quite at the levels he can produce. That doesn't matter. He got an assist and Australia got the win. And Matty Ryan, very poor in goal, to be honest with you. Let 2 in out of the 4 shots. Did make 2 saves in the end, which I believe is 2 more saves than his opposite number. But still not incredible, to be honest with you. Man of the match for America, if you can pick one, apparently not very good from the United States. And you'd have to agree, Malik Tillman just gets it on a 7.1 basis, but he got a booking and he got subbed off at the end. Goal on a 7.1 though for him. Tyler Adams was alright, probably. I would probably say Tyler Adams and Timothy Weah were the best outside of... Well, I have to say they were the best. I think they were better than Tillman, to be honest. But, yeah, not great overall. Pulisic, despite having 2 assists, didn't really do much else. 6.9 though for Captain America. McKennie was good, kind of fell off a bit in the second half. Balogun, aside from the goal, just felt like he was a bit of a passenger that game. He did have opportunities, but he didn't take them. 6.7 for Fuller and Balogun. And yeah, just poor from the defence. And especially from Matt Freese, who surely America have a better goalkeeper. And I'll go and look in the main menu after this. 3 shots on his goal, all 3 going in. And you've got to put a lot of blame on the goalkeeper for this one, because Australia, 100% shot accuracy for them, as well as I forgot to check the match facts first. We've done it the wrong way around, but we ball. That is your those are your statistics in this one. Very unfair against America in terms of stats, but you got to put your chances away when you have them, and they didn't. Well, they did a little bit, but not as much as Australia. But like I said, it's got to come down to the goalkeeper, who let 3 in when Australia only had 1 XG. So, I mean, figure out what you will. But also, Mohamed Toure very much overperforming his XG as well, so you got to give him credit there where credit's due. 65 to 35 in terms of possession for the Socceroos. 8 shots to 3 for America, but only 4 of them on target. They actually had more of them on target than Australia did, to be fair. And 4.1 XG to a minuscule 1. But you can see how well Australia held the ball towards the end to see that one out. 65% possession, like we said, 396 passes with a 96% pass accuracy. They were definitely using a lot of game management towards the end of that one. You can't fault them for it. You can only applaud them for it. It is a win, and it is a very good win as well for the Socceroos as they come out on top. But that is going to wrap up another game. Group D is well and truly going down to the final day. We've obviously got Turkey and Paraguay at some point. Is that today? I'm going to check because I'm going to do 4 matches today. And actually, I can't remember what my 4 matches are today. So let's have a look. We got... yeah, it'll be the last one. We've got Scotland, Morocco, Brazil, Haiti, and then Turkey, Paraguay. So look out for that on your screens as well in a few hours' time. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, though. I hope you're continuing to enjoy what is a very fun World Cup. Take care, and see you later.